So it just goes to say that I don't know where this is coming from. How did this start? And yesterday we tried to analyze the why this could have happened. And we sort of put out some factors, one being bullying.
Yes.
Maybe she was being bullied by this friend to actually do that. Or maybe she wanted to join the cool kids gang. Peer pressure. And we thought maybe it's just
crazy risk taking and it was also peer pressure, but then the pressure of being the excellent child, the pressure of being that outstanding child. Now, today, I had to tell you 2 extra things. The teacher spoke to me yesterday and I had other questions. And the teacher said that the mother had come to the school and said what she said to her. She said to them, I've told her that she's going to be getting any punishment that is meted to her from the school has decided on. But then she went around to the teachers first off and she started asking questions around about what else has she been doing that is wrong that I don't know. And they said, oh no, this girl is very well behaved. And they confirmed that she's very, very well behaved. And this teacher, I told you yesterday, the teacher told me, listen, this girl is very well behaved. She's of good character. She's never done something like this. So this was very out of character for her. The result.
Yes.
The punishment.
Because Chioma had the conversation with the teacher yesterday and they have spoken to, her about it.
I thought that the punishment was a little different from any punishment I've ever known as a child.
Please tell me about it.
So, listen closely. The punishment is that whatever in her subjects, the subject she scored the highest in would be rated an F.
No.
I know.
No.
Munirat is looking at me like, what?
No.
I've been waiting to tell you. Since I found out, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I can keep this in. But of course, the traffic distraction helped me. But I've never heard that before.
No, she's a studio student. You don't do that to her.
But she did do something wrong.
I understand, but it's a little too much. It is a little too much. I feel like her mother needs to contest it.
I don't agree it's too much. I think that I've never seen a punishment like that in school, and I think that is just golden.
But she will never do it again.
Exactly.
Yes, but I mean,
how else do you want to teach a child to go the right way and never turn back?
I think you can teach her in other ways. This is a little too much.
Okay, so
imagine
let's start from here.
Imagine, oh no, I would cry my eyes out. She
is a distinction student.
No, it's a little too much.
Is it though?
It is.
I don't think so. Munirat, do you think it's too much too?
Do you think it's a little too much?
I think it's too much as well.
Why do you think it's too much?
It's too much.
Like she did something really wrong, and the punishment is in all your subjects. The one you got A in, we'll give you F.
I understand.
What if she gets A in all of it?
We'll look for the one to give you F inside. You see?
No.
Yes.
Wait, what you said now. Sorry, Munira. Sorry to cut you. What you said now. She's a distinction student.
Yes.
Now she gets distinction in all of her courses.
Because
she said anyone that gets A, anyone that you get. What if she gets A in all of it?
Get the best in, which is so if you can get an A minus, you can get an A
plus or A plus.
The one you had the highest score in that gets an F.
No,
Munira, your thoughts?
I just think it's too much. I mean, it's been very painful for somebody that's been getting straight A's, maybe and then you get one F. You get the pain.
But do you also realize that what she did was totally off?
It was totally
as much as I understand that fact. Yes, I understand, and we all agreed here that it was an act that was out of character, and she shouldn't have done it. But no, imagine someone like me. I'm very bookish and I read. I can go hours reading for an exam because I want to get an A, and I do all of that. And because I made that one mistake, I'm taking out of that.
Let me even make you feel bad a little more.
Oh
no. Say, at this time, let's look for the school and ask them what's really going on. We need to go to the school and ask.
Why am I the one laughing? I'm not laughing.
We
at
take
the
placards there.
I'm laughing at you guys in the studio and the looks on your face because it's golden for me. Like live reaction is like you don't understand. I get off of live reaction. Anyway, so the thing is, the mom tried to ask her why she did what she did.
Okay,
and she just burst out crying.
Okay,
so she never actually got to tell us the why. That conversation about the why for me is an eye opener because there's so many things. Again, one of the things we said yesterday was the reason for this conversation. One of the reasons for this conversation is because there are a lot of things that we start at childhood and don't realize. Yesterday we all found out that we had allowed people cheat and we had helped people cheat
as well,
the other in school, and we're realizing that it's not the right thing to do.
True.
Now, in retrospect, we're feeling ashamed about it. So if you missed out yesterday, go on YouTube and find the part 1 of this conversation.
Yeah.
Because we all just aired our linings. Dirty and not so much, something in between.
But I like that Archangel actually mentioned something, saying it maybe the love that she had for this friend of mine. And one thing I wanted to point out is that her mom went out to ask what her daughter had done before, if she had been a bad behavior before, and they said no.
They said she'd been a very good
One thing
child.
I wanted her to ask is the type of relationship that she has with this friend.
I hear that is not her best friend.
Okay.
So it's not a case of this is my best friend, so I'm trying to do everything to
So
protect her.
it's just someone who
it might
is
just
random.
So it could be, because we're not hearing from the little girl, Jennifer. It could be that she likes this person to want to be her
friends with
closer,
them.
and this is her way of her in. This is her trying to get closer to her. So
It's like a ticket. So she wanted to get a ticket to be friends with this person.
Why are you like this?
No,
it's a child. They don't
I don't know.
think
I
that
totally
far.
understand, but at this point in time,
She's so the gifted goddess is pained because of the punishment that she's going to have to take. So
I am because it's a little too much.
no, I don't think the punishment is not fair to say that the punishment is too much. Would you have preferred that they flogged her?
No, they don't need
No,
to flog
they don't need
her.
to flog her.
What kind of punishment would you have preferred she was given?
Maybe
Okay, as
sometimes-
she thinks about it, 0705-6900-927. Do you think that the punishment meted out to Jennifer, if you followed us yesterday, you'll be able to quickly catch up, but was also giving you a little recap.
Yeah.
So do you think that the punishment meted out to Jennifer was a little too much? That her punishment for cheating, not cheating for herself, but as
Helping
a commercial
someone.
student, going to cheat for a science student, her punishment is whatever subject you score the highest in, you will be giving an F. That is the punishment.
But guess what? It's almost the same thing that I know someone experienced in my class who wanted to help another person. We're all classmates. So he had left the exam hall and someone else was still writing, and he pulled out a book and was trying to tell the person the answer to the question. And after that, he got caught and he got an F in that course. In that course that he was doing.
So that's
a little different.
Yes,
that's
and
immediate,
it
like
was
he got an F.
immediate,
They told him he had to write the exams again.
and you were classmates.
Yeah.
Oh, he even had to write it again.
Yeah, no, he had to write the exams again. Like,
Okay, like the
the
next year.
next year.
But
so
this
he
was
had
university?
This was university.
This is that in university, the punishment should have been more.
Yeah.
You're
No.
a full-blown adult. Get out.
No,
But
there
do you
was one
think
time they
that-
took someone to Kirikiri. They took someone to the police station for cheating. I think there's a new law for
that says you
cheating.
can't flog
That-
children
no.
anymore. Okay.
There's one that's about cheating.
Oh yeah. We talked about
we
it.
talked about it. The
But
punishment
that's
for cheating in
like-
Nigeria.
Okay, so that's for cheating in Nigeria. That you will get some jail term, and I think there's a fine you're also going to pay.
Lord Jesus,
long?
jail term.
Your turn. How-
Yeah, I think it's 3 months. I'm coming.
Yes,
Let me
it's jail
just look
term
for this.
now.
For 3 months?
Yeah. We all need to realize that cheating is a bad thing.
It is true.
0705-6900-927 is the number to call us. Do you think that the punishment meted out to Jennifer was extreme? To say that her punishment for cheating for somebody in another class is that whatever she scores the highest in all her subjects, the one she scores the highest in, she gets an F. That's the one question. On the other hand, we are also talking about trust issues. We talked about, or we highlighted the fact that she did talk to her mother. She did come to confess, to her mother what had happened. And it made us wonder about children and trusting their parents, and we as well. How much if we trust our parents to tell them the truth? Hold that thought.
Okay.
If you get through to us, turn down the volume of your radio so we can hear you clearly.
So I remember it was a person guilty of an offence under subsection 1 of this section is liable on conviction in the case of a person under the age of 18 to a fine of 100,000 naira
Under 18.
under 18 or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years or to both such fine and imprisonment. Jail.
I would thought it was 3 months. 3 years.
3 years.
Oh, that.
3 years.
So, the number again to call is
Okay.
0705
3 years.
69000927. Aren't you now grateful that she got an F?
Yeah, no,
I will take the F.
yeah,
take
if
the
you
F.
look
I will take
good
my
now.
L and
Take
the F.
in the highest imagine it's your favorite subject. You're always acing that subject.
But you know what?
And
Maybe
you now get an
do you
F
do you think they
after
should
getting
threaten
like
her?
90 something percent.
And you know that you did well in that exam. You were like,
You know,
You aced it.
you let me tell you, you did so well. People copied your book.
yes.
You know the crazy thing about this. I think that they should threaten her with it as opposed to
No, I think they should met it out.
Maybe it should be like a warning.
Am
for
I mean?
next
Exactly.
time.
Hello,
If-
good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
Yes, we are known as Jennifer.
Mm.
She will sweep the whole classes. Something like that. That's
Right.
Yes.
Let's
That's
sweep
actually
the entire
good.
class or sweep the toilets or something. Something much more.
Okay,
No,
please.
why can you remove? Why should you remove
Mr.
her?
Ben, corporal punishment
The
is a bit of a...
teachers are themselves. She should just sweep the class, something like that, or clean the lockers. That's the way you handle children now. They are children.
Okay.
All
Okay.
of us-
Thank
all
you,
of
sir.
us-
All of us did it, too.
Somebody-
All of
No,
us
speak
did
for
it.
yourself. That's it.
You didn't do it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jude from Motion.
Thank you for calling, Jude. This is Super FM. What is your take?
Concerning I called yesterday. I was the one who called yesterday.
Yes, and
yes.
you told us about your mom, being
yeah.
a teacher. I
Yeah,
remember
you
that.
did.
Yes.
You're so clear now, my
So,
gosh.
My voice, right?
Yes.
It was network issues yesterday due to the rain and all of that.
Ah,
So my take on the issue is, for me, I think that punishment doesn't fit the crime to start with.
too much?
Too much or too
It's not.
small.
Not even too much. It doesn't just fit the crime.
It's not too much,
let
it's
me
not
just
too
use-
small. It just doesn't fit.
Okay, explain. Tell us what you
They
mean
would
by that.
have. Let me in your words. Let me say it's too much. But for me personally, I would say it doesn't fit the crime. I would have rather preferred they just, they would have asked the science students to receipt for that particular exam.
The science
Can you hear
student.
me?
But she's not the
Yes.
one that cheated now.
Yes, they would have asked the friend to receipt for the exam
Okay.
herself.
Mhm.
Then probably look for something minor for maybe she would wash the toilet for probably a week or two or something like that. And them reducing her highest score, that would just be like
It's a little too
a
much.
discouragement to her, since she's studious, and to be a discouragement to her and all of that. That's just my take on the issue.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. She says,
Thank you.
tell her to wash, tell her to
I
clean,
don't
do
know
something
about
else.
this. I think that sometimes it will make sense to. Okay, let me take this call first.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Alvis from Orile.
Alvis from Orile. All right, fantastic. Great to have you on the show with us, Alvis. Tell us, what is your take on this?
I didn't listen to the full thing yesterday, but from what I heard now, all I can say is that punishment is just tormenting.
Tormenting.
Just-
Right.
It's just torment. Back then when I was is she in senior secondary or junior
She
secondary?
just got
Just
into senior
got into
secondary,
senior
the first
secondary.
SS1.
Okay, SS1. Okay, I would say that punishment is a little too. It's not even a little too much. It's just too much. Back then when I was in school, what they would tell us to do is to sweep all the classes after the exams or after school.
Right.
In case if you're thinking of not coming to school that day to escape that punishment, you must definitely write that paper.
Right.
And after everything has gone home, you will clean all the classes and wash all the toilets and pick the grass at the backyard, because then I
What
was
if they
in
don't have grass and they
I was
have
in
cleaners?
Something else.
I was in government school back then, so we always had grass at the back of the school.
It was a norm.
Yeah, I think that would be like the best thing. And as Jude said before, yes, that science student should have taken the was it
Exam.
science?
Yes, science student.
Yes, she should have recited for that exam.
Well, we
Right.
don't know what happened to the. Thank you very much for
Thank
calling.
you.
Bro.
Thank you so much.
We don't know what happened to the science student.
So
We're
something should
focused
happen
on
to her.
Jennifer. Yes, but we're focused on Jennifer because it's Jennifer's story that I was told. When I find out, if I find out what happened to the science student, I will tell you. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Jeremiah. I'm the one that called earlier from Ayobo.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Okay, talk to
In
us,
the
Jeremiah.
shuffle.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Ma, when I did the shuffle, the second word you gave me, I got it right. but
Okay,
you guys
Jeremiah,
can't.
you're gonna have to call us back on that note. So we have moved on from that particular
We've
show.
gone away.
I don't even remember
The
second
shuffle,
word.
yeah, we don't even remember the second one. So call us every Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday we do the shuffle. We do voice detector on Monday. We do song detector on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, I beg your pardon, and Friday we do movie detect. So yes, you can be a
So,
part of the game
yeah.
show tomorrow. But
Okay.
right now we're on family matters. And in case you're just coming in and you're wondering, oh, what's the punishment? Who is being punished?
Why are they
is the person
punishing
punished?
them?
Well, a quick summary. A commercial student has a very good friend in the science department, and they're both having exams now, and the exams are done. She's done with her own exam. She goes to see her friend who's still writing her exam, who's finding it difficult to write that exam.
Science.
Yes, science student. And then she sits by the window, and this person decides to pick up, Jennifer is her name, decides to pick up her friend's bag, brought out the notebook and textbook, and was giving her friend the answers until she got caught.
Yes.
Now, they find her, and this girl is of good moral standards.
And a distinction
She's a distinction student.
Yes.
Now, she goes back home to tell her mom and her dad what had happened, and she of course crying and saying, oh, she doesn't know why she did that. And her mom is saying, you know what, your punishment for this is that whatever punishment that your school gives to you, we're not going to beg, we're not going to say anything, we're not going to have a say in that. And now we've got to hear that the punishment is that the subject that she gets the most score in. Now, she's a distinction student. 90s, 80 something, 90 something, she's acing it. They say that the subject that she has the most mark in from that exam, she would be given an F. That is the result from the school.
I love how you paused for effect. She'll be given an F. Sip it in. The number to call is 0705-6900-927. I am scared to say anything else because I feel like people will come at me.
Yes,
but
I'm good to come at you.
Remember that all the punishments, she's not going to face another punishment. She's a parent.
I want all other punishments.
Hello. Oh, yeah, call us back.
I want all other punishments aside from this one.
No,
don't touch my scores.
So this is the thing. I know, like I said, the first thing I said was that this is a very different kind of punishment.
Yeah, it is.
I've really never heard of that sort of punishment prior to this time. But I kind of think it's good. There's a message there here, and there's a call too.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, my name is Samson. I'm calling from VI.
Samson from VI. It's great to have you on the show with us. Samson, how's the traffic situation? Are you indoor or outdoors?
In the middle door.
But the traffic is so bad.
Hey, he had to call God. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'm so
let's
sorry.
take your mind off that. Let's talk about the girl.
Okay, so the girl, actually, the punishment really is too bad. It's too bad. It's the kind of punishment that will make the child to feel reluctant with studies henceforth, if that's really being given to her. Because she will still be having a childish mindset. You understand? The best way for me, actually, as an intelligent teacher, that would be is to go and push that girl to wash the toilet. You know, things that will make her feel irritating, like
corporal works.
You understand? But if you should deduct her marks in her best subject that she scored the highest grade, she will just feel tired with school. That, because of this person, I'm passing through this is not good, this is unfair, this, that. So rather, you should just give her some grasses to cut. She should wash toilet, do this, do that, or even kneel down and raise her hand up under the sun. Things like that. And it should not be more than 1 or 2 days. At least she will pick a lesson from there. That's all.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You know, I feel like one of these days we need to talk about the safety of corporal punishments, because the kind of corporal punishments we grew up with, I am a little disturbed. For instance, yes. So you want to tell her to cut grass. What if she's allergic to grass? You want to tell her to sweep. What if she's allergic to dust? You want to tell her to wash toilet.
Chama, no, you can't tell me that. No, we can't even do this.
I have a message.
See, we have a message here. It says 3 years care. Cheating. Better she gets the F than to develop a habit of cheating.
Exactly.
Or helping people out of the goodness of her heart.
Exactly.
Wait for it. It says, although sweeping the school sounds good as well. Sweeping the school sounds good
as well. But
See,
it is not as, let me tell you, it's such a grave offense especially for someone with such a reputation, that she needs something substantial to make the difference for her. Someone says, in my opinion, the punishment is okay for her. Because how are you so sure all the aces she had were not from cheating?
You see now, you see. I thought you were
just like she did to help her friend. Olani from Surile, let me tell you, if you caught us yesterday, you understand that this girl is actually very brilliant, confirmed.
She's an
to be
astute student.
Yes. This story was told to me by her teacher. So that you understand that the teacher felt really bad about this situation because it was strange to her that this child did what she did. And I told you today that her mother went to the school, went around to the teachers to say, please tell me if there's anything else
she has done in the past.
Doing. Maybe there's something, maybe she's pretending at home. But they said no. And which is why they found it really strange when she cheated, not for herself, but for somebody else.
I mean,
that is grave.
I don't think that this punishment is enough to. No, how do I explain? I don't think this punishment is enough punishment for just her. I feel like the other person.
Again, we're not going to
try to do that
because we don't know what's happening.
No, see, I'm thinking about it like I like to. Okay, a lot of people see me as an A student. A lot of people from school, from uni, they're like, oh, gifted goddess, gift that one handbook were 5 and 6. So I'm looking at it from my own point of view as someone who may have cheated in the past.
Yes.
I've never cheated in the past, by the way.
Yes.
But I mean, it's also cheating if I'm
Well,
helping
you have
somebody
cheated
else.
in the past, but not like you've not cheated in your own
in my own direction. Okay, maybe helping somebody out in the exam hall. I've done that. Okay, now social media is recording me. You want to put it on social media and say I've cheated in the past?
No, you help people cheat in the past.
No, I helped somebody who was a friend in an exam hall.
Somebody snuck into her. Say it. Somebody snuck into your notes. Or
somebody snuck into my notes. Somebody looked at my book when I was writing.
You let them.
I had actually helped a friend one time in an exam, and I helped her because I love her and she's my friend. She was my best friend, and all of that, doing all of that, and someone maybe I get caught, and then they tell me that the course that I get the highest in, I will get an F. I will wail. But I will roll on the ground.
But you will never do it again.
No, but I mean, threaten me with it.
No,
I don't mind threatening me with it.
No, you will get over a threat. Yeah. No.
I don't think I can get over a threat.
That's the thing.
I will shake every
child. You're a child. You will get over that threat, and then you will get to the crux of the matter. You will move on because what you were forgiving, or you were giving a light punishment. Someone says, look at it this way. If she has a high distinction, if she is a high distinction student, then an F will only bring her down to a credit.
No.
And the impact on her will never be forgotten. Never again will she cheat in capital letters.
I agree.
I see it as them trying to stop bad behavior before it becomes established. Let Chioma find out about the second girl just for curiosity's sake.
I want to find out about. I promise I will.
The next Family Matters, I'm on. I will tell you before we start the Family Matters of the day. I promise. So that's on Monday.
Yeah, that'll be on Monday. But I'm thinking about it. Like, I know that she would never cheat again.
You don't know that.
No, if she's giving the F,
yes,
she will never cheat again.
Yes.
But it's going to destabilize her. I like one of our callers, was Samuel Samsing, saying it would just make her feel so bad that she may not even want to take education seriously again.
No, that's not true. It would not make her not take education seriously again. It would just make her mind her business, and she will want to make up for her credit and get back to a distinction. She will need to work extra hard.
Do you think she may go into depression from that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Wait, hold on.
You know, there's some situations that actually form your ideology.
Calming down.
Okay.
Calming down. Distinction student.
Yes, because I don't want to get an F. I feel like I'm in her position right now and I'm literally shaking.
I feel like I'm the one that's going to give an F before the end of this because Chioma, why are you so wicked?
Why?
I'm not wicked.
Why?
I just thought, when I heard let me tell you, I'm not going to lie. When the teacher told me yesterday in that traffic, I forgot everything else. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow for a few seconds. And she's like, yes, I know, right? I said, wow, because it was strange to me. But as I kept thinking about the punishment, I was like, it does make sense, doesn't it? Like, it's a good punishment in the sense that there is no better way to deter her from ever cheating again. The thought of cheating, she will leave. See, if you mention cheating in the room, she will run and leave you. Do you understand? You've put the fear of cheating into her. She knows she's brilliant. She will pick back up very quickly. But that cheating, that punishment, getting an F in your highest scored subject, Come on, people. 0705 6900
I get what you're saying, but I still think that a threat would have still done
A
good.
threat.
No, because wait, just
threaten her.
here, because I feel as if personally, if somebody threatened me about that, I would take it seriously.
Yes.
Because if it happened, and then even if she didn't, like, let's say, okay, she doesn't take seriously, she's like, oh, I'm forgiven. If they
Then when it
catch her
happens again, then that happens.
Why are we waiting for it to happen
But then
again?
they can
So-
No, I want you all to repeat the again together. Why are we letting it happen
Again.
again?
Oh,
I understand. I
okay.
understand. I understand that fact. And I think that I definitely agree with Munira. That was what was in my mind. A threat